Hi, my name's Pat Rorabeck. I'm a volunteer with Make a Difference Wisconsin. I'm going to share with you a best practice regarding personal stories and how to use real-life examples in the classroom that the kids can relate to. In the Bank Your Future lesson, we talk a lot about budgeting, and we talk about the cost of living on your own. I like to use stories about my kids because they're in an age that's really close to these high school students. So the first story I would share is about our oldest son who just graduated from college and was looking for an apartment to live in. And he had his sights set on a pretty expensive apartment, feeling good about his new career, which he should feel good about. I tried to get him to do a budget. He fought it for a while, and finally I got him to sit down and complete a budget. And during that process, he went through, allocated all of his expenses, and at the end, he determined that he had $750 left at the end of the month after all of his expenses, and he was feeling pretty good. And I said to him, Brian, what was the purpose of doing this exercise? And he said, to see how much rent I could afford. And I said, what haven't you budgeted yet? And he said, oh my gosh, rent. So he very quickly made adjustments to his budget and made some decisions that he's going to have to get a nice place that's less expensive than that. He also made adjustments to some of his other categories so that he had some extra money to save and do some other things that he'd like to do as he sort of goes through his young adult years here also. So it was a very important life lesson.